In Joyride, players will be in a mad dash race hoping to be the first to cross the finish line. Players will be shifting gears, speeding up and slowing down around corners and smashing into each other if necessary to get ahead. The race guide sets up the parameters for the race, and then the race is on. Players will be attempting to race through checkpoints before completing each lap. On a turn, the active player will begin with dice in their rearview mirror equal to the gear they ended in last round. These dice were already rolled on the previous turn and their faces must stay the same. Now you have the choice to lock your dice on your board. When locking dice, the faces stay the same, and after locking dice, you will move your vehicle in a straight line equal to the sum of all the dice you locked. You may steer, however, turning your vehicle to the left or right one space in the arc in front of your car on your first move. Once you steer, you peel out heading in a straight line, moving the full amount possible. You must be careful, however, because if you run into a barrier, you will smash and take a damage, limiting your car's effectiveness for the rest of the game. You can collide with other vehicles, which doesn't ensure damage, but may. If you sideswipe a vehicle, that car spins where you hit it until it is out of the way of your vehicle, but if that car runs into another car or a barrier, a pileup occurs and all vehicles take damage and drop a gear. When you rear end a vehicle, you can push that car forward, but you lose half of your remaining movement rounded up. This might be a good way to slow down while staying in a higher gear, however. If you hit a car head on, you can decide to treat it like a rear end collision, or both cars can smash, which immediately moves your turn to the end stage, taking a damage and dropping your gears to 0. Once a car is finished moving from locking dice, they can decide to shift up a gear, immediately gaining a new die to their rear view mirror, or they can shift down and lose a die. Now it's time to roll all dice that are unlocked at this time, and you will then move again. If you didn't steer during your first move in the lock phase, you can steer now, or if you are in second gear, you can perform a second steer action this turn. After your roll and move, you will move to the end phase where you move all of your dice to your rearview mirror without changing their values, and then it's the next player's turn. Once all players have had a turn, initiative order is reorganized according to which player is in the highest gears. So going fast has its benefits, but it's a little harder to negotiate tight turns. Each player will gain items during the game such as rockets and landmines that can cause explosions, damaging vehicles further, or they can run into oil slicks forcing their car to steer, or you can get some nitro for a quick boost of speed. Players will race until one player reaches the finish line on the final lap, and that player will immediately be crowned the winner.